What's up, guys? It's your boy RC here, and welcome to episode 1 of Z Play. I'll be playing Dokkan Battle today, and I'll be actually tackling probably the most asked question out there, and that is, what level should I farm? How much will I get? How much money will I make? You know, and so we're going to tackle these head on, starting with what I think is one of the most underrated boards in the game, and I know it's going away Wednesday night, so that means you have a day and a half still left to farm this sucker, okay? And I'm going to show you why statistically it's an amazing level to farm. So let's jump right in without delay. We're going to do 10 runs, not all on camera, but we're going to do 10 runs. And then we're going to break it down. And you want to go to this level right here. Not even the 40 stamina level. We just want to go to the 20 stam level. I understand some of you have, not as much stamina as I do. So I think a 20 stam level, that's even less than the end game quest levels right now on Global, which cost you around 23 per Z-Hard run. So we also have to factor in stamina to get our best bang for our buck. So let's just jump right in on Z-Hard. Just grab a VB friend. We're taking a super team here with the generic Epic Showdown Goku, because I'm getting ready for the Angel Goku in a few months, so I'm leveling up and Dokkaning all of those. So he'll be our only kind of weak link, but it won't matter. So looking at the board, already I see that one red capsule. That's what I'm going for. If there's no red capsule on the map, I'm going straight to the cloud and I'm heading to Ice Shenron right there. But let's see if we can get lucky and get this one here. No, we didn't, so we're just gonna move as fast as we possibly can. Time is a factor. Okay. Just grab Trunks because his super attack is awesome. I should have put Vegeta Blue there to counter, get it done faster, but boy, I just cannot get tired of Trunks' super attack. I think it's one of the best in the game. It represents an actual ability that he used in the anime perfectly. And sometimes it's hard for this game to get right. Alright, let's see. Alright, that'll be fine. Vegeta Blues is another one that I just cannot get enough of. Alright, so we get 2 training items. And those are almost always going to be Z-Swords. And Z-Swords are not easy to come by in Dokkan Battle. Sometimes they're on Baba Shop, but they're expensive. So we get the 2 times Z-Sword. I'm not going to count, what type of Z-Sword it is. We're just going to go overall. The Z-Sword is just going to count as a Z-Sword. Alright, we're just going to jump right back in. No, I didn't want Super Vegeta. I mean, it would have been fine, but you see all of these LR Gokus on my friends list because the Frieza event is up right now. Can't wait till that ends so these people take Frieza off their list. Okay, so I'm looking. I do see a blue capsule. We can go after that. Just so we get it on the stat list. No red capsules, though, is upsetting. Accidentally hit a 2 there. Not much time lost. A lot of yellow orbs. Uh-oh, even Epic Showdown Goku getting involved with the key link. Yeah. Should have probably just won Trunks. I forgot agility is weak to tech. Okay. Skip. Make sure you're skipping everything. Make sure you're on 2 times speed to get the most bang for your buck. Zap. 1 crit counter. It's a wrap. Oh, again, 2 Z swords. I'm not sure what that blue is. It's either going to be a Senzu or a Dende or something like that. Maybe a Ghost Usher. A Baba. Alright, so 2 more Z swords. Let's do 1 more run, and then I'll complete the other 7 off camera, come back, show you the statistics, and show you why the Shadow Dragons of Despair, the Unprecedented Foe, is absolutely worth your time to farm. Alright, let's hop in. Excuse me. Let's see if we can just... Oh, yeah, we'll grab a Future Trunks. Okay, so I'm seeing red capsules, which is what I'm usually seeing. Okay, we got 2. Let's just jump in. Oh, try to get these question marks too. They always drop either a golden capsule or a silver capsule. And the golden capsules sometimes, and by sometimes I mean more frequently than most other maps, can drop you a Supreme Kai or an Elder Kai. And right now, because of the Dokkaning, I am super low on Elder Kai, but I've been able to build it back up by farming this level, so keep that in mind. You want to get on those question marks if you can. Okay, let's end this fast. And that's so sweet. It's a shame what they did to Trunks in that arc. What they did to everybody, really. The ending of that arc was not one of the best, I'll tell you that. Okay, so we got... We got 3 Z swords there. And we didn't get an Elder Kai or Supreme Kai, but we did get a Kibito. And that's 100 Baba points. Don't forget that. Those guys are 100 Baba points, those medals. And if you farm enough, you start to get more than you need. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video right here, go forward in time, come back, and I will show you the statistics. So hang tight, I'll be back. Okay, so we're back after finishing up the 10 runs. Some interesting stats, and to be totally honest with you, they were probably the worst 10 runs I've had farming this. So looking at these numbers, keep in mind that this is the low end of the farm rate in my experience, and I've been farming this like crazy since it came out. Another correction I need to make before we get in these numbers is I forgot to mention the fact that this level drops an SSR Ice Shenron that can be sold to Baba for 1,000 Baba points. It's extremely rare to get a dropped card that will sell to Baba for 1,000. Usually they sell for 100, 120, you know. So to get a card that drops for 1,000 Baba points is huge. Now I only got 1 to drop. of course, as soon as I did the 11th run, I got 2 to drop. So keep in mind these numbers are on the low end. But let's start with the fact that it took 2 minutes on average to finish a run. Now, I know some of you it's going to take a little longer, but it should, your proportion should be similar to what I got, considering your speed will be a little slower, but your amount per run should still be approximately the same. So for me, 10 runs took 20 minutes, so 2 minutes exactly per run. I got 14 total Z swords. So think about that. 14 total Z swords in 20 minutes. So that's 1.4 Z swords per run. So that's really the hero right there. I'm looking at my stats right now. I have 104 int Z swords from farming today. That's crazy, right? That's one day. I got 4 total gold awakening medals. Now, you might say, oh, that's nothing. Well, where else are you going to get that amount of gold medals giving you a shot at getting a Supreme Kai or an Elder Kai Dokkan medal? So, actually, 4 medals in 10 runs is actually pretty solid. So, that needed to go there. You got about 1 out of 2 runs gave you a Silver Awakening medal. And that's what usually the question marks drop. And they're usually commies. You know, the int awakening silver medal. Just a regular commie. And then 3 gold support medals. And 1 was a Yema, 1 was an Usher, and 1 was a Baba. And then 1 Ice Shenron. And even only getting 1 Ice Shenron still breaks down to 100 Baba points per run. So just an extremely, extremely solid, underrated farming level. If you combine this with the Evil Power Strikes Back for your gold farming, and also your weighted, your 10 times weighted, and also your strength Z swords, you can rack up a huge amount of resources in a short amount of time. So I recommend 100% farming this Shadow Dragons of Despair, not the 40 stam one, the 20 stam one, and start stacking up your resources. Anyway, this has been episode 1 of Z Play. Z Talk is going to be another, video series that I run simultaneously. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a good night. Good luck with your summoning on Dokkan, and I'll catch you in the future.